It's the Blue Flashes hosting the Panthers of Abbeville High School right here on the Lakeland Sports Network. I'm Landon King, the one, the only Sean Mims right here next to me. Please, you could join us here as the Blue Flashes host the Panthers in one of the last region contests of the game. We're winding down towards the end of the season here. This is a crucial region contest, especially for Abbeville. They're 8-5 in the region right now. Dixie right behind them. Coach, what do you think the Panthers got to do in order to walk away with a victory here tonight?
Same thing they did last time. Come with the same intensity. I know Abbeville Panthers, Lady Panthers want to keep the stronghold on third place, probably second. So they're looking to take care of business, try to sweep the season series.
Yeah, last time at Abbeville won 51-14. That was one of their 8 region victories, as you see right there on your screen. Abbeville tied with Thornwell in third place at 8-5. Calhoun Falls, not the season they'd imagine. Lost a few good players from last year, in a rebuilding state of the program right now. They're just 2-10. But Abbeville, this could be huge if they're able to walk away with it.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure Abbeville's keeping a look on Thornwell, see what they're doing tonight as well. But with Calhoun Falls being at home, it's a rivalry game. I'm pretty sure they're going to come out and feel a little more comfortable and try to put us win out.
Abbeville County rivalry. The atmosphere is always electric when basketball is played here at Calhoun Falls. These are 2 pretty young squads, Coach. The Panthers are led in scoring by 3 underclassmen. The Blue Flashes are led in scoring by 2 underclassmen. And you mentioned off air earlier, the Panthers pulled up 2 7th graders.
2 7th graders pulled up, and looking at the Lady Blue Flashes roster, they got 10 potential players returning next year. So if it's not the season they want this year, they're going to try to finish strong and try to build for next year.
Coach Cade is a really good coach here at Calhoun Falls. He's led them to some region championships in the past. What do you think they've got to do to get back on the right track here?
The game plan they went through in practice. They just got to stick to the game plan and not let the atmosphere overwhelm them, and understand they're at home. And sometimes, the pressure's on Abbeville to keep what they're doing.
Well, the coaches' meeting is happening right behind us. We got about 5 minutes until tip. This is at Calhoun Falls, hosting the Abbeville Panthers girls basketball action. Coming up next, we'll have the starting lineups for you as well. This is the Lakeland Sports Network presented by Armada Law.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and 2-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
Sometimes life feels like it's moving faster than you can keep up. Your energy dips, your routine slips, and before you know it, you're running on empty. Peak Performance gives you a reset button. Through nutrition coaching, group fitness, and personal training, they help you build strength, find balance, and feel fueled again, one small step at a time. If you're ready for a fresh start, visit peakperformancepts.com. That's peakperformancepts.com.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
I had just left my house, went through the light, and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Quick response, satisfaction, and if they didn't listen, we'd take them to court. Because when I Googled for law firms, I went down the list and I thought the most decent, respectable law firm that would help me get what I needed, make sure everything was legit. And I'm satisfied and I appreciate what I got, and it's a blessing. And go pay some bills.
Home. It's the house you grew up in, the still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's, the warm sun on your back, and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home, and home is here.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, we're about ready for tip here between the Blue Flashes and the Panthers. It's going to be Lauren Murray facing off against Layla Cade there in the circle. As you mentioned previously, Abbeville won 51-14 in the meeting at Abbeville High School. So they ran away with that one pretty easily. Hopefully, the Blue Flashes are looking to change that outcome here tonight. Looks like we're about ready for action. Tips won by Calhoun Falls. And an immediate turnover by Lomax. McManus off the glass, got it to go. Amaya McManus with the first bucket of the evening.
Left hand layup on the left side. Nice bucket, 2-0.
McManus, just a freshman for the Panthers. She's putting herself together a nice season. She's averaging 8 points per game at the moment, as well as 4 rebounds. The Panthers have possession once again. Here goes McManus down the floor. Finds Graeme. Fed underneath, and a foul is called.
Already, Abbeville Lady Panthers pushing the tempo with McManus at the point.
Arnacia Gray is who was fouled. She's heading to the line for 2. Looking to extend this Abbeville lead. She's only a junior as well. The first one is good.
Look to see what Abbeville does after miss a make on the free throw, what defense they set up in.
Second one falls. Abbeville with a quick 4-0 lead here at Calhoun Falls. Here comes Maria Davis down the floor, the sophomore point guard for the Blue Flashes.
Looks like Abbeville is in the 2-3.
Yep.
Daring them to shoot outside.
3-pointers up and no good by Lomax. Offensive rebound to Mariana Paul. Can't get it to go. Puts it back up. Can't get that one to go either, and she had it ripped away. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by a Calhoun Falls player. Paul only a junior as well. She's a force down there, down low for the Blue Flashes. Leading scorer for them, putting up 9 points, 7 rebounds per game.
Calhoun Falls size may be something that can use today.
Cash that out for Lauren Murray from downtown. 7-0 in favor of the Panthers.
Shot that with plenty of confidence. Good shot, 33.
One of the Panthers' leading scorers as well, and only a junior. Shots up. That one won't fall for Kamaya White. Offensive rebound for the Flashes. Lomax rocking the face mask here tonight. And a foul's going to be called. That one's going to go on Gray, her first. See if the Blue Flashes can get on the board. Maria Davis heading to the line. She's shooting 49% from the stripe on the season. With that miss, she's 25 for 52.
She knocked this one down to get them on the board, get some confidence going early. Stop the scoring drought.
There we go.
Good shot.
First point of the day for the Blue Flashes. Graeme in the corner lets it fly. Too strong. Rebound tracked down by Cade. Flashes looking for their first field goal still. 2 minutes have gone by. Knocked into the backcourt. Lomax feeds it back over to Davis. Davis lets it fly, and she got fouled on the three-pointer.
Back to the line she goes.
That foul's on Audrey Graham. Davis just went 1 for 2 at the stripe. She's going to have 3 chances here. She could cut the Abbeville lead to 3. First one's good.
Early on, we can see the tempo. Abbeville is trying to push it, playing transition, count false, setting up, playing at their speed to try to get the shot they want.
Yeah, that's Abbeville's identity, is getting those buckets out in transition, playing fast. And if Calhoun Falls can slow the game down to their pace, then Panthers might be in trouble. Davis looking to go 2 for 3 in this trip. Misses on the third. Rebounded by Gray. McManus down the floor. Was looking for Graham behind her. A bit of a miscommunication there, and she threw it out of bounds. Andrea Sanders checks into the game for the first time for the Panthers. She was an all-region player for the Panthers last season. A senior at Abbeville.
With a
sport athlete.
With a luxury to bring an all-region player off the bench.
Davis on the wing. Almost lost control of it. Trying to feed it down to Paul. She does. Paul leaves it short. Rebound Abbeville. It's getting physical down there. And we've got a foul. It's going to go on Paul. Abbeville ball. It's the second team foul on Calhoun Falls. Each team have 2 team fouls here early. Murray lets it fly again. Lift that one short. Rebounded by Paul. Flashes will slow it down once again. Abbeville settling into that 2-3 zone. That three-pointer's up by White. Rims out. Sanders couldn't corral the rebound. Staying here with Calhoun Falls.
Calhoun Falls look to try to squat this baseline out of bounds. In a stack.
Intercepted. Nope. Tip back to Davis. Davis drives. Floater. No good. Rebounded by McManus. Nothing but open court in front of her. And she gets to lay up the fall. She's got 4 points. (9-2) Abbeville lead. They've controlled much of this first quarter. White on the wing. Feeds it down to Paul. Paul puts it up and good. To Mariana Paul with the first field goal make for Calhoun Falls this evening. She gets on the board herself as well. First 2 points for her as the Panthers turn it over.
Getting inside the Paul may be something that can play to Abbeville's advantage tonight.
Yeah.
To Calhoun Falls' advantage to take over their size.
Yeah.
when it comes to playing Abbeville tonight, the Lady Panthers.
They've got 2 players on the floor right now that are bigger than Abbeville's entire roster, in Layla Cade and Tamariana Paul. Just saw Jocelyn Foster check in for Abbeville as the Flashes turn it over.
Flash got to be a little more sound on their passes as they turn the ball over. Someone's got careless mistakes. Got to take their time and get the pass to the people they need to.
Foster had an older sister who was a really good athlete at Abbeville, because that one misses from McManus. She's now playing softball at Claflin University. White on the wing, thought about the 3. To Cade, ripped away by Foster. Took her lunch money. Open bucket for Gray, and she gets it to go. Arnacia Gray with 4 points of her own, and the Flashes want to talk it over. It's a 30-second timeout for head coach Joseph Cade. It's an 11-4 Abbeville lead with 3:35 to play here in the first quarter. What do the Flashes got to do to get back in this one, Coach?
Quit turning the ball over. They got to quit turning the ball over. They're taking some good shots, just missing, but they got to quit turning the ball over. And they got to get back in transition, because Abbeville, the last 6 months, Abbeville have been in transition, especially with McManus driving and using our strength going left.
Just beating them down the floor. McManus has a really, really good left hand, especially for a freshman. She's been really impressive this season for the Panthers.
Playing with a lot of confidence. I'd love to see the growth of her in the next couple of years.
Both teams making their way back out onto the floor now. It's going to be Calhoun Falls ball out of the timeout. Anaya Jones now into the game for Calhoun Falls. She's a freshman, getting some burn here in the first quarter.
Good young talent to build in the future with.
You mentioned in the pregame, Calhoun Falls with 10 potential players that could come back next year.
Yes,
they
sir.
have a lot to build off of here in Calhoun Falls. Lomax in and out, and a jump ball on the rebound. Arrow favors the Panthers. Crowd's filling out nicely here.
Lady Flashes back in the 2-3.
Both teams in the 2-3 zone here. It's been working for Abbeville so far. Calhoun Falls haven't been able to really get set defensively much, as McManus with another bucket off the glass. She's got 6 of her own in the first quarter. Jones picks it back to Davis. Now Lomax. Davis for 3. She got fouled on the 3-point attempt. Almost a 4-point play. She'll be headed to the line for 3 more free throws. She's 2 for 5 this evening from the line.
Second time she's been fouled on the 3.
Yeah.
One the cardinal rules. Don't foul the jump shooter.
She's going to have 8 free throws here in this first quarter after this trip is done. Some unforced fouls here by the Lady Panthers in the first quarter. First one's good. Gives Davis 3 points. Second one off the back rim. Layla Cade back into the game for Calhoun Falls. She'll give Nevaeh Lomax a breather.
Yeah, Mira Davis been a very aggressive early to try to keep her team in this game. She's got to knock down these free throws to be good for the team.
Second one's short. Rebound, Abbeville. Davis tried to steal it and save it. It's going to be Abbeville ball.
Coach will put McManus on the wing strategically so she can drive it left, play towards the rim. That's a travel call right there.
Yep.
She's been working the last couple of plays down the court.
Panthers playing through the freshmen so far. They'll get settled back into their zone. Cade. Skip pass over to Jones on the wing. Left that one short. Rebound, Gray. Sanders bringing it down the floor now.
Sanders with a nice handle. Good defense by Davis. Sanders still handling.
Tough floater. And they're going to get Davis for the foul, send Sanders to the line. First trip to the line for the Panthers. First one's in. 14-5, Abbeville. Here comes Taylor Richardson.
Abbeville's going to their bench, using their depth.
Nye Killingsworth into the game, too.
To play to their tempo.
Yeah. One for two goes Sanders. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Davis on the wing. Now Jones had it stolen away from her by McManus. Up to Richardson off the glass. Too strong. There's Killingsworth on the cleanup crew. Excuse me, that was Gray. She's got 6. Arnasia Gray and Maya McManus have combined for 12 of the 16 Abbeville points here so far. That one's good off the glass. Anaya Jones. Much needed bucket there for the Blue Flashes. Sanders, long two, left it short. Tapped out of bounds. Last touched by the Panthers. Going to be Calhoun Falls ball. Maya White into the game. As well as Genevia McIntosh. Excuse me.
Calhoun Falls spacing has been better in the last 3 series to give them a chance to get the shots. They haven't turned the ball over, got shots on goal. That's important.
Davis into the forecourt. Feeds it down to Paul. A lot of contact. Paul can't get it to go. Rebounded by Killingsworth. Killingsworth trying to go coast to coast, and she got fouled hard. Try to extend this Abbeville lead to double digits.
That's the tempo we're looking for. Abbeville, off miss or make, they pushing it to play in that tempo, get the free throw line, and get layups.
Only taken about 2 or 3 shots that haven't been from inside the paint.
Exactly right.
That first free throw is good.
Speaking of youth, Killingsworth is a freshman.
Yep. Believe she is the younger sister of Abbeville varsity boys player Jameer Killingsworth. That one's good as well. Sure, there's some relation there. Paul swarmed down low. Panthers have done a good job not letting the Flash's best player get anything as Davis drills the 3. 2 threes in their past possessions for the Blue Flashes, and they're in double digits here in the first quarter. They only scored 14 at Abbeville. They already got 10 so far.
Mm-hmm.
That one's no good from Richardson. Under 30 seconds to play. Davis bringing it down the floor. Kicks it to Jones. Lets it fly. Too strong. Rebound Killingsworth. She's pushing it down the floor. Got bumped, and she's heading back to the line. They'll get Carmia White for that foul. 13 seconds to play. That's White's second personal here in the first.
Killingsworth back to the free throw line, was 2 for 2 the last time at the strike.
She can make the Lady Panther lead double digits with 2 makes. First one's good. Lola Turman, an 8th grader, getting some burn here in the first quarter for Calhoun Falls.
I love it. Love the youth. Give them some experience.
2 very young teams we have here this evening. Second one's up. You bet. Killingsworth, 4 for 4 from the stripe. Abbeville lead, 20-10. 10 seconds. Flashes. Going to take the last shot here. Turman lets it fly. Bang! Lola Turman at the end of the half drains the three, breathing some life into the lungs of Calhoun Falls. They trail by 7. 20-13 is your score. Lady Panthers on top. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
I had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, second quarter action getting underway. Turman for 3 again. She just knocked down the 3 heading into the first quarter break. Knocked to the corner. Feeds it out to Davis. She saves a backcourt violation. Mary Davis, that's 6 points in that first quarter. Cade. Back out to Davis. Almost lost it. Cade. Foul line jumper, and she was fouled. That's the third jump shot that Calhoun Falls have been fouled on.
That was good ball movement by Calhoun Falls to try to get the shot they wanted. They got it within the 15-foot line. She got fouled trying to make the 2 free throws that the bit to make the lead, cut down the lead.
This is the first player not named Amaria Davis
At the free
heading to the line, yeah, for the blue flashes. First one's good for Cade. Makes Calhoun Falls 4 for 9 as a team. Doing a good job of creating contact and getting some easy shot opportunities. 2 for 2. Just a 5-point game now.
Got to be confident to knock down those free throws.
Good pass from McManus down low to Gray. She can see the whole court.
More than just scoring for her. She can guard and she can make a good look for her sister right at that play right there.
That one's off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Paul had it knocked away, staying down here with Calhoun Falls.
Even though Paul hasn't converted on buckets, she's been the 4th down low in her rebounding and working that glass.
Saw Calhoun Falls girls play earlier this season, and she had a heck of a game against Greenwood Christian. Wasn't able to get that one to go. Killingsworth puts that one a bit of a wild shot, but she got fouled. Fans don't like it. Nonetheless, not Killingsworth. Heading to the line. She's 4 for 4 from the stripe.
She's pushing the tempo, drawing the contact, being physical, and that's led her to the free throw line for the 3rd time.
And watch her free throw routine here. It's the same thing every single time. It's muscle memory for her. Commentators jinx.
She got nice form. Nice form, feet set. She got to knock it down.
Just below 7 minutes to play here in this first half. Abbeville with the 7-point advantage.
See what she do here. She knock it down.
Too strong. Offensive rebound, Gray. She puts it up, gets it to go. She's got 8 points. Her McManus tied for the game high. Cade foul line jumper off the back iron. Rebounded by Gray. Overthrew Murray. That's a turnover for Abbeville.
Spacing-wise, Murray probably should have run a little wider in the lane so she can look over the inside shoulder.
McManus getting some pressure now.
Abbeville extending their pressure, trying to cause turnovers, which they have
Intercepted.
done.
Richardson was fouled. She'll be headed to the line. Both these teams doing a really good job of getting to the line.
On the flip side of that, some teams starting to get a little foul trouble.
Yeah. Calhoun Falls with 2 starters already with 2 fouls. First free throw was off by Richardson. Verts on the second. Back up to double digits for the Lady Panthers.
Pressure extended. Pressure extended. Trying to cause turnover. Up the tempo.
Tried to feed it down the Paul, but was poked away by Gray. Comes Audrey Graeme back into the game for the Lady Panthers. She used to play for Dixie. Freshman and sophomore years. Came over here a little bit ago. It's been a good addition for Abbeville. Jones, no good. Offensive rebound, Turman gives it to Cade. She'll put it up. Won't fall. Battle for the board. Won by Jones. Stolen away by Abbeville. McManus.
The tempo.
Speeding down the floor. Feeds Gray. She can't get the layup to fall. Davis. Graeme all over. Cade, foul line jumper. Way off. Offensive rebound, Paul, and she got it to go.
Got it to go this time. She's still working hard down low for her presence. Got it to go this time.
She's being absolutely swarmed down there by Abbeville whenever she touches the basketball.
Double, triple
Murray.
team.
No good. Her putback is good, though. Lauren Murray, 5 points for her. Davis. Gives it up to Jones. We've got a foul on Audrey Graeme. Believe that's her second. As Kamaya White is going to check back in here for Calhoun Falls. Layla Cade gets a breather.
I think Abbeville realized that Calhoun Falls using Davis as their main prime ball handler, so they're trying to put pressure on her right now.
That one almost going away. Jones being swarmed. Graeme all over her. Now Turman with Murray on her. Lets that one fly. Misses everything. And Paul knocks Gray down to the deck.
Gray is not only scoring, she's battling down low with their best player who's inside as well. So that should be recognized right there.
McManus brings it down. Graeme almost lost it. McManus lets the jumper fly. Won't go. Rebound by Paul. Jones near the volleyball line. Now Davis puts up the floater. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Paul, and got it to go. Tamariana Paul on the cleanup crew. 6 points for the Blue Flashes' leading scorer. Graeme trying to answer. Can't do it. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Panthers going Calhoun Falls' way. Comes Layla Cade back into the ballgame.
Paul's getting a breather. She put a lot of work in down low. Double, triple team. She's keeping her composure. And she's still battling down there.
Zariah Belton into the game for Abbeville. Cade at the foul line. Back out Davis. Runs into a bit of trouble. Fed down to White. White puts it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Gray. Fed up to Murray. Now Graeme. Rejected by Nia Jones.
It's good defense by Calhoun Falls. Way to get back in transition.
Yep.
That's a key. That's going to be a key for them to get back in transition. Abbeville Lady Panthers pushing the tempo.
It's Mariana Paul with 2 fouls on Calhoun Falls, so she'll take a seat probably for the rest of this first half. Elton can't get that one to fall. Got her on board. That one won't go either. Last touch by Calhoun Falls, staying out here with the Lady Panthers.
11 and 24 on Lady Flashes, building a wall, making the shorter Panthers shoot over without fouling.
These Lady Flashes have looked way better than what they looked like when they played at Abbeville. They already got 19 points, and they only had 14.
It was a whistle. I think everybody stopped on the whistle. Was it inverted or was it a call?
So what I believe happened is play had already started, and the clock buzzed whenever play had already started because the sub came over late. So it should still be Abbeville ball. Just an inadvertent horn, I believe. That is the case. Inadvertent horn because the sub came over a little bit late.
Yes.
Referee got a little bit confused.
Good job by referee.
We got it all settled. That one put back up by Gray, falling down off balance. Good bucket for her. She's got 10. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Stolen away by Murray. It's stolen right back by Davis. Nope. She let it roll out of bounds. It's going to be Abbeville ball. 29-19. And Paul will check back in here. Playing with 2 fouls. Got to be careful.
Sometimes, different time comes different marriage. You got to play with 2. See if you can play with 2 fouls without fouling, make it through halftime. Our teammates are on the court.
Murray with the floater, and she was fouled. Lauren Murray heading to the line.
Murray is showing her versatility, playing inside and out. Now she's at the free throw line.
That foul's on Davis. That's at least her second. And it is her second. So Calhoun Falls, 2 of their best players playing with 2 fouls early. And as you just said, desperate times called for desperate measures. Lady Flashes need those 2 on the court.
Yes, because sometimes a coach's strategy, 2 fouls in this first half, they used to sit them, so it lasts for the game. But right now, they need them in the game, see how this goes.
What would you do as a coach to get Calhoun Falls back in this one?
Don't turn the ball over and get back in transition. Right now, they're getting the shots, but make sure you don't turn the ball over. Make sure you get back in transition.
That one's no good there.
See, can they get the ball down low right now to one of their bigs?
No good there by Lomax. It's last touch by the Panthers. Just staying here with the Lady Flashes. Turned over. Murray in transition. Layup's good for her. 7 points for Lauren Murray. Panthers spreading the wealth scoring-wise so far. Stolen away again. Another turnover. Up to Murray. Down to McManus. Layup's no good. Offensive rebound, Gray. She got it to go. 12 points for Onaisha Gray.
Gray
Battling down there.
She's everywhere.
I like to know her offensive rebound count so far. That one poked away by Murray. Right into the hands of Davis, though. Another turnover for the Blue Flashes. Thrown ahead to White.
Coach May called timeout right here. Yep. Needed that good timeout, Coach.
I believe Coach Cade wants a full timeout. It's 35-19 with 1:47 to play here in the first half. Abbeville Lady Panthers on top. While we have a moment, we'd just like to give a quick little thank you to Calhoun Falls Charter School, granting us the space, giving us permission to bring you guys the action here tonight, and for the great hospitality that they've shown us here this evening. Flashes, 3 more region games left for them on the season. You can get tickets there, gofan.co, or you can get them at the gate. Make sure you support Calhoun Falls Charter School and support Calhoun Falls Charter School athletics. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, Lady Flashes had a moment to talk things over, and they'll have the Jones on the corner, on the wing. That's Paul in the corner. Cade right through her hands, stolen away. Murray in transition. Fed over to Belton. Belton gets the physical finish to go. 37-19. Lady Panthers on the verge of a 20-point lead. Back to Paul. Short corner. Cade. Down to White. Offensive rebound. Paul got the layup.
Good skip pass, got off the rebound. Paul cleaned it up. That's good. Good ball movement.
That was
Needed that bucket.
Yeah, that was a much-needed bucket for Blue Flashes. Paul with 8. Richardson, double dribble. Slappy got us.
Yeah, all players go through their brain fart. The referee almost missed it, though.
Slappy got us. Don't worry. Slappy got us. Davis.
Good hollow.
Good play there by the Blue Flashes. What were you seeing there from Calhoun Falls?
They made it their point to get the ball down low, the high low. Good pass from 24 to Murray.
Rejected by a bunch of Calhoun Falls players down there. It was Paul and Cade who both got a handle on, I believe. Another putback attempt there by Gray. Rebounded by Calhoun Falls. They got 10 seconds. They got to move. Jones on the wing. Fed to Davis. Davis with the floater. And we've got a wedgie. Nope. Almost wedgie. I think that counts. That counts as a wedgie? It's a jump ball. It's going to be Abbeville ball. They got 2.1 to work with. Let's see what they'll do. Sanders throws up the half-court shot. No good. Lady Panthers on top of the Lady Flashes. 37-23 after 16 minutes of play. We'll step aside for a little bit here. This is the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and two-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Green.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and two-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better. Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
I had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, you've got to get an attorney. She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, it's 37-23 in favor of the Abbeville Lady Panthers as we get the second half underway here. It's going to be Calhoun Falls ball. 2 players in double figures in that first half for Abbeville, Amacia Gray with 12 and Amaya McManus with 10. How impressive have those two been?
They've been great. They've been a catalyst for this lead that Abbeville has on both ends of the floor. Gray on the glass and McManus putting the pressure on the guards with turnovers and getting layups.
Richardson, who's starting the second half, lets that one fly. Zariah Belton also starting the second half for the Panthers. McManus with the tough finish.
Nice floater with the left, smooth left hand.
She's now got 12 of her own. Her and Gray have combined for 24 of the 39 Panther points. Flashes were competing there for a little bit, but about their last 5 or 6 possessions have ended in a turnover, dating back to that first half. As they get one there. They've shown some flashes, no pun intended. Just haven't been able to string everything together so far in this one.
The last 3.5 minutes of the second quarter, Murray has put an imprint on the game for Abbeville as well, showing that versatility.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got 7 points, multiple rebounds. Lets that one fly from the corner, no good.
She got a nice shot. A few corrections, and you see some of those things drop as she practiced working a little bit more.
Yeah. If you're Abbeville, that's someone you want to have the ball in their hands a ton. And she has. And you see the result. They're up by 16 so far. Paid off the glass, won't fall. Rebounded by Murray. Thrown up to Richardson. Off the glass. Got the lay to go. Freshman picks up her first field goal make of the evening. She's got 3 points.
Another transition bucket for Abbeville. Extending the pressure out there. Keeping bodies on Davis, who's their primary ball handler. Trying to wear out a little bit.
Lomax couldn't catch the pass out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Flashes.
That's what dealt the Flashes a hole early in the game.
Yeah.
When Abbeville came out in a 7-0 run, turnover. In the last few, more turnover led to buckets.
Both teams have stayed true to their 2-3 zones throughout this one. Abbeville showing some pressure here and there. Richardson, and that was a nice shot. That was smooth. Back-to-back buckets for the freshman. 20-point lead for the Lady Panthers.
And a steal.
There she goes. In transition. Got it to fall. That's 6 straight points for Taylor Richardson. Panthers lead by 22 with 5:40 to play in the third. Joseph Cade wants a full timeout as they'll talk things over. We'll catch you right back here in a few on the Lakeland Sports Network.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Out of that timeout, back here on the Lakeland Sports Network, it's going to be Lady Flashes basketball. About 5.5 minutes to play here in this third. Layla Cade with the long two. That one's off. Rebounded by Gray. Thrown up to McManus. McManus, nice feed underneath the Belton as she gets the basket to go. McManus also, as well as her scoring, a great facilitator from the Panthers. She sees the entire court.
She's racking up on some assists, seeing the floor well, leading the finishes for our teammate.
Lola Turman back into the game for the Blue Flashes. She knocked down a 3 earlier, the 8th grader.
She came in and played with some confidence. I like that.
Yeah, she's playing a lot of crucial minutes for the Blue Flashes, as she has all season long. Offensive rebound by White. Thrown down to Belton, rejected. Nope. There's a foul on Carmile White.
She said not today, but referee got her for a foul.
That's her third personal, as Belton going to have 2 free chances. She's got 4 points. It's provided a nice spark off the bench, though she started this second half. Free throw's no good.
Yeah, she's been running the floor well, mixing up inside, get some layups. Can she knock this next free throw down?
It would put Abbeville up by 25. That one's good.
Good shot.
Five minutes to play here in the third. Cade had it stripped away. Another turnover by Calhoun Falls. McManus, good pass. Overthrew her just a tad. A little too much mustard behind that one. Graeme and Sanders.
Abbeville depth has really helped them today. Lady Flashes can't go to the bench as deep as Abbeville.
No.
The pressure has been extended by Abbeville, keeping fresh bodies on Davis.
Abbeville's played almost every player on their bench. Cade off the glass. That was a much-needed bucket there for Calhoun Falls. Down low to Gray. Bounce pass to McManus, and she left that one short. Headed to the free throw line.
Good extra pass by Gray. Good extra pass.
McManus with 12. First one is good. McManus, the younger sister of Abbeville varsity player Jemias McManus. He's been providing a lot of spark for the Panthers so far this year. Stay tuned for that. Flashes and Panther varsity boys game.
On the floor. They're on the floor.
It's coming up right after this one. It'll be Graeme, Simpson, and Coach Mims bringing you the action for that one. Sanders going to be the inbounder for Abbeville. Almost knocked out of bounds. Sanders, nice save.
Good D, good hands.
Turman's in there. Back into the hands of Sanders. Pull up Jay. That one won't fall. Rebound by Paul. Davis going to slow things down a bit. Audrey Graeme not giving her an inch. Good hands there by Graeme. Knocked it out of bounds. That was last touch by Davis, I believe. And it was.
Abbeville is picking up a point of attack, making it hard for Calhoun Falls getting their offense.
Sanders over to McManus. Floater. No good. Rebounded by Paul. They're going to get Gray for the rebound on that one. Excuse me, for the foul on that one.
Paul and Gray really been battling down low today. Both of them trying to establish presence down low for their team on offense and defensive glass.
Turman almost lost control of it. Jones gives it to Cade at the foul line. Back to Jones. Lets it fly. Well short. Rebound Murray. Fed over to McManus. Gets it across the half-court line. Sanders, long two. No good. Rebound by Cade. Stolen away. McManus in transition. Running the floor. 8-1!
Would it take the contact and still finish for the +1?
14 points for Amaya McManus in this one. That's the third personal foul on Amiria Davis, who's been the primary ball handler for the Lady Flashes throughout the course of this one. She's going to have to play extra careful now. They definitely need her on the floor. Nice put back there by Gray. Scooped under the defender for the basket. 53-25. Another steal for Abbeville. Graeme. He traveled.
Gray may be close to a double-double tonight for rebounds and points.
If not already have one.
Not already.
Under 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Abbeville have took over. Jones fed down to Paul. Gets it to go. That's another person who may have a double-double as well as Tamariana Paul. 12 points for her. McManus got the layup to go. If she decides she wants to score, she's going to score, and there's not much you can do about it. They'll get Graeme for the foul on that one. It's her third. Fouls are totaling here.
They are.
Zenaria Jackson into the game for the first time for the Panthers.
Sometimes that's a give and take when you be aggressive.
Yeah. Jones. Whistle's blown. I think it's a 3-second violation. Drea Donaldson into the game for Abbeville as well, the senior, getting some burn for the first time. Denaya Huey into the game for the Blue Flashes. She's a 7th grader here for Calhoun Falls. We'll see if we see the 7th graders for Abbeville as well here in a little bit. Got the Abbeville boys team to our left, chopping it up before a huge region contest. Lily Stone into the game for the first time. Miss there by Foster. 55-27, under 2 minutes to play. Davis wastes no time. Misses that one right. Battle for the board. Stolen away by Jones. She put that one up, couldn't get it to go. Foster with the rebound. Gives it up to McManus. McManus pushing the tempo. Wide open floor for her. Can't get it to go off the glass. Rebound Davis. Davis in transition. Can't get that one. Who's going to get it? Knocked out of bounds. It's last touched by Lola Turman of Calhoun Falls. Abbeville ball.
Despite the score, the Lady Flash is still getting after it.
Yeah. It's definitely not an effort problem for the Lady Flashes in this one. They're playing hard. Stone lets that one fly. Misses that one. Offensive rebound by Foster. That's good for her. Her first bucket in this one. Lady Panthers now officially with a 30-point lead, 57-27. Turman changes that. Long two. McManus trying to answer. Got the roll. 18 for McManus. Back up to a 30-point lead for the Panthers. Davis pulls it. Misses right. Rebound by Foster. McManus down the floor. Jump ball.
One of the few times she's been stopped going left this game.
Yeah.
She's beginning to paint at will with her speed and playing to her strength onto the left side.
Mariah Clark into the ball game. Jones driving. Puts that one up. Too strong. It's rebounded by Jackson. 1 second. Panthers not going to get a shot off, but they lead by 30. 59-29 is the score in favor of the Lady Panthers. We'll have 8 more minutes to settle this one when we come back on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and 2-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
$59-29 in favor of the Panthers. 8 minutes to settle this one. Hold on. Coach, what have you liked about Abbeville's game so far?
Stuck to their game plan. Their tempo and being aggressive. That up tempo offense defense really allowed them to beat them there.
Players are better. This is strong out.
Big Abbeville, the Panthers were since they started for the rest of the game, they like to say get some of the young ladies don't play as much one time.
Off by Davis.
Y'all father have that luxury, but again, Gerald is here.
Off the glass by Landon. Points for her. First points of this fourth quarter for the Blue Flashes. Stolen away. Turman with the good hands, but stolen right back by Killingsworth. Stolen. Now Killingsworth off the glass, no good. Battle for the board. Won by Foster. That one's no good. Paul with another rebound for her. Turman misses everything on that three.
Despite that air ball, Turman has played with a lot of confidence
Yeah.
to be in the great shape that she is now. Love to see what our future holds for her.
She's played a lot of minutes.
A lot of minutes.
Never a bad thing. Killingsworth. No good. Still can't find that jump shot quite yet. Davis at the volleyball line. Cade will try the three. No good. Rebound is tracked down. Nope. Lost out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Flashes. Abbeville looking for their first points in the fourth quarter still. 2 minutes have gone by.
We may see the seventh graders come.
Here they come. Seventh graders.
Sprinkling with a few veterans.
Yep. See what they got. Killingsworth. Feeds it to Murray. Got it right back. She'll try the three. Why not? Too strong. Almost tracked down on rebound. I believe that's Rapley with it. Rapley with the floater. No good. Rebounded by Paul. Cade. No good. On the long two. Turman on the offensive rebound jump shot. Here come the Lady Panthers. Rapley in transition. She got fouled.
She's been aggressive the last two plays.
Has one thing on her mind. Get a bucket.
Had the jitterbug. You get to have the jitterbugs until you touch that basketball and everything else out the window.
Yep.
She made 2 positive plays, so now she's into the game.
See if she can get on the score sheet. No good on the first. Second one's no good as well. Offensive rebound. Head with the three-pointer, no good. Davis, stolen right back. Samarie Head. Bit of a wild shot there. Got a little out of control on that drive.
One thing on his mind. Score. I'm gonna make the most of my opportunity while they got me here.
Taking advantage of these varsity minutes. Cade. That one won't go. Rebound, Killingsworth.
Tempo.
Here she goes.
What
Gives it to Rapley. Rapley with the jumper. Leaves it short. Got her on rebound. And also got fouled. That one's on Layla Cade. It's her second. Inbounded to Rapley. Head for three. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Head. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Cade. White. Fed over to Cade on the wing. Davis to Turman. That's a long 2. Foot on the line. Missed everything.
Calhoun Falls started to have logged a lot of minutes tonight.
They have. Not sure if Amelia Davis has come out of the game yet. That one good by Murray.
Good shot. I have
Thanks,
to agree with you about Davis. She hasn't been out of the game.
Cade. Fed determined. Rebound by Rapley. Rapley puts it up. Won't go. Offensive rebound by Murray. You bet. Third player into double figures for Abbeville. They lead by 32. Off the glass. Won't go. Offensive rebound. That one also won't go. Head. Throw it away. Gonna be Blue Flash's ball. Folks, make sure to like, subscribe, and share the channel, share the stream. All your friends, family that you know, if you're liking the content. More productions by Simpson Sports Media on the Lakeland Sports Network to come in the future. Got a few big announcements coming here soon. Stay tapped in for those. Paul got fouled.
Getting the ball to Paul has been one thing that's been working for him, but getting it to her has been the issue.
Yeah. It's the third foul on Gray. Whenever she's got it, she's been able to produce, but Panthers just swarming her down there. Free throw's good. Gives her 13.
And with the Panthers extending their pressure, it didn't allow the Lady Flash to get in their offense as clean as they wanted to, and not a lot of good looks as far as entry passes and shots.
Second one, no good. Offensive rebound by White. Can't get the putback to go. Rebound by Jackson. Throw it away, though. Cade. Fed determined. That's a long 2. Won't go. Good pass underneath the Gray, but they can't finish. Looking for Paul down low. Way off. Rebounded by Head. Samarie, almost an and one. She's heading to the line for two now. 7th grader trying to get on the board for the first time. So 63-32, Abbeville lead. Just over 2 minutes to play in this ball game.
The 2 7th graders have not shown any fear or nervousness in this atmosphere.
Yeah, they're ready for this moment, it seems like.
They can be playing in this atmosphere for a while.
Head's first free throw is no good. Nia Jones back into the game for the Blue Flashes, and Zariah Turman, a freshman, checking in for the first time for Calhoun Falls as well. Head's free throw is good. 7th graders on the board. Cade, fed to Davis for 3. Nope. Offensive rebound, Jones. Nope. Murray, pushing the tempo. Tried to feed it over to Rapley. Couldn't hold her footing, though. Tria Donaldson.
Got some subs coming in.
See Destiny Henderson, a freshman for the first time for Calhoun Falls. Tria Donaldson back in for Abbeville. Lily Stone also back in for Abbeville. Davis being pressured. That's a foul on the head right there. Mariah Clark back into the game for Calhoun Falls.
I will go out on a limb and say that the 2 7th graders, when the 8th graders, they probably have a jersey on varsity.
Yep.
If they progress in their ability and talent.
Henderson runs into trouble. Nowhere to go. Fed it down to Jones. Layup won't fall. 90 seconds. Head. Coast to coast for the 7th grader. That was nice there by the youngin. Henderson on the wing. Try to get it to Jones. Is poked away, but a foul called on Abbeville. It's on head.
Well, the 2 7th graders also have brought some ultra speed and athleticism to Abbeville as well.
Yeah. Huey misses. Abbeville ball. Head. Over to Rapley for 3. Off the glass. And it's in!
The bank is open. The bank is open.
Both 7th graders on the board. 69-32 in favor of Abbeville. And stolen away. Got it to fall. Head now with 5 points. Another turnover. This is the Lady Panthers' highest scoring total this season, and it's not even close. 71 points.
Lady Panthers pick up a good rival win and region win to keep them in the hunt.
Their second highest was 67 points against the School for Deaf and Blind. They put up 71 here this evening as they walk away with a crucial Region win makes them 9-5 in region play. They take the win over an Abbeville County rival. 71-32 is your score between the two girls squads here this evening. Amaya McManus led the Lady Panthers with 18, followed by Arnasia Gray with 14. Lauren Murray added 11, and Tamariana Paul was the leading scorer with 13 for the Blue Flashes. Boys varsity coming up next. We got 15 minutes on the clock until tip. Join Graeme, Simpson, Coach Mims right here on the Lakeland Sports Network for some more Region Hoops action on the Lakeland Sports Network when we come back.
All right. How you started is you play run high that, and then you run high fast. All right? Run high that. So you start B-roll and then hide that. Oh, yeah. Okay, finish it, Kim. Feet on. Joey, make sure we're in frame. Live from Blue Flashes Drive here in beautiful Calhoun Falls, South Carolina. It's a region matchup between the Panthers and the Blue Flashes, and it's live on the Lakeland Sports Network. Please, you could join us. I'm Graeme Simpson. He's Coach Mims.
How you doing, man?
It's been a long time coming to get you on this stream.
Glad to be here, man.
But what a rivalry, what an atmosphere we're going to have. It is a packed gym tonight, and these two teams, they're in the same region now, and there is bad blood between the two, albeit a lot of close relations.
A lot of close relationships. Some of them cousins, some of them best friends, but when they put the different jerseys on, man, and we bet made the best man win.
Now, there is one player in particular for Calhoun Falls that goes by the name of Braylon Patterson, and he has been filling it up this year, Coach. When you look at his top scoring performances, 47 against McCormick. Man, he's averaging almost 28 per game, 30 the last time these two teams played.
And I think tonight that 30 points will be needed to make sure they pull the victory out.
Yeah, they're going to rely on his scoring as well. When you talk about scores, you have to look at the other card, and that is none other than J.D. Baylor. What we saw at the FCA tournament from him, I know you were able to catch a couple of those games. What makes him so special for the Panthers?
One thing I like about J.D. Baylor, he just plays. So he takes what the defense gives him. He plays with a lot of confidence and smile. So he's never out of it because he's going to just keep playing.
Look at this. Like, even the three-pointer's not falling. He just fade away mid-range, and this was the one that sparked a lot of conversation. That and one three-pointer, hand in his face, does not matter for J.D. Baylor, and that's him right there, one of the captains. 19 points per game, also 6 boards. He had 10 boards last time these two teams.
He has the size and the physicality to get a 6+ rebounds a game, so they will need that tonight as well.
Calhoun Falls, Abbeville, Patterson, Baylor, the game within the game tonight. This is going to be a good one, and it's live. Tip-off next on the Lakeland Sports Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and 2-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
Sometimes life feels like it's moving faster than you can keep up. Your energy dips, your routine slips, and before you know it, you're running on empty. Peak Performance gives you a reset button. Through nutrition coaching, group fitness, and personal training, they help you build strength, find balance, and feel fueled again, one small step at a time. If you're ready for a fresh start, visit peakperformancepts.com. That's peakperformancepts.com.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Just about set to get underway. The Blue Flashes and the Abbeville Panthers live from Calhoun Falls. Graeme Simpson, Sean Mims with you. It's the Lakeland Sports Network presented by Armada Law. We'll have Jalen Baylor and Derek Jackson getting a set to tip this one off at the center circle. Stands are still getting filed in. Not much room left here. If you're at the door, you're probably too late as we get settled in for what is one of the most consequential region matchups of the year. Now, Abbeville won at their place. It was by a narrow margin. Now you swing it over to Calhoun Falls. You feel like the home court advantage has to give them some sort of boost.
The confidence in the crowd. See what Calhoun Falls can do with that use that to their advantage.
Abbeville in the garnet. Calhoun Falls in the all-white uniforms. Heavyweights in 1A getting set, and Abbeville start fast. Baylor from the corner. And Jackson couldn't haul down the rebound. Falls to Jalen Baylor. Lost it on the sideline. No, a quick shot already for the Panthers and their leading scorer, Jaden Baylor.
I think they want to push the tempo just like the girls do. We'll see. Starting out in the 2-3.
Preston Thomas Smalls, double-digit per game score. Derek Jackson had it knocked away. Here comes Corey Calhoun leading the charge. Couldn't get the layup to fall. And we have a jump ball. Derek Jackson was tied up. As Abbeville won the tip, it'll be Blue Flashes' possession. Calhoun Falls 9-4 in region play. Of course, one of those losses to Abbeville. Long three taken. Anderson couldn't knock it in. Jalen Baylor further to the corner. Three ball is up. McManus off the mark. And a rebound hauled in for Quez Anderson. It's out of play off Patterson.
Seems like the tempo has been set by both teams to get the ball up and down the court, try to get things during the transition.
Thomas Smalls to inbound. 3-ball up. Patterson misses on his first try from deep. Long pass up ahead. McManus collided with Patterson. Well, no score yet between these two teams. A lot of leakouts in transition. Calhoun is the one to inbound for the Panthers. And they'll set it up with J.D. Baylor and McManus. Deep three, just off the mark. Now Baylor, not a three-pointer shooter by trade, but he can step out and knock it down.
Shot it with confidence. Coach shouts out a play. Try to slow the tempo down. Try to get a good shot. Try to calm these nerves by these players.
Here's Patterson, 28 points per game this year. Had 30 against Abbeville last time. Pass is tipped and stolen. Here's Calhoun. Bounce past Baylor. And we break the ice.
Good pass in transition. Baylor with a 2.
First bucket of the ball game belongs to J.D. Baylor. Oh, wayward pass offline intended for Quez Anderson and a turnover for the Blue Flashes.
An unforced turnover at that. You got to be solid in your passes. Crucial turnovers in games like this. Game of margin, less margin.
Yep. So a shaky start already for Calhoun Falls. As Calhoun shouts out the offense for the Panthers. 13-0 in region. No hiccups just yet. McManus, straight line drive. Baylor tried to flip it in. And it falls back to J.D. Open in the corner. Takes the shot and hits. Well, Baylor with 5.
Very confident player. Very confident player to J.D. Baylor.
Feels like he can make every shot. Patterson has to give it up between the hands of Jackson. Here's a leak out. Calhoun. Baylor got his man in the air. Give them all 7. And a timeout taken. An explosive first minute and a half. 30-second timeout taken. J.D. Baylor with all 7.
All 7. And in concurrence to the girls' game, Calhoun Falls girls came out, turned the ball over. Abbeville girls capitalized. Same thing with the boys. Early turnover leading to buckets for Abbeville. The ice is broken. They're seeking out this timeout. Can Calhoun Falls come out with something to break the ice and get settled?
Calhoun Falls need a bucket in the worst way. They've been looking inside for Jackson a couple times. Patterson's missed on a 3. But for them, getting into their half-court set has really been the main problem.
Yes, sir.
2 turnovers, wayward passes. Abbeville into a new defense, and it causes another turnover. Jalen Baylor, the interception. J.D. for 3. Off the heel, bounces off the 10 3 times, and then Jalen Baylor gets the offensive board. Miri Williams got it to go. Too much space for him.
Yes. Yes, hand down, man down for him.
And a quick 10-point explosion for the Panthers. Lewis passes to Patterson. Corner 3, he answers with one of his own. Williams, how about another? Couldn't get it, rattled out. Now Preston Smalls tapped out of play, hits off the official's foot. It'll stay with Calhoun Falls.
JD's size and length can cause problems for Calhoun Falls small guards.
Here's Patterson, out to Preston Thomas Smalls. Jackson, way off on a 3. Baylor in transition. Blocks. And out of play it goes. Preston Thomas Smalls climbing the ladder to get the rejection.
Baylor ran the floor, but Calhoun Falls got back in transition, made a good defensive stance right there.
Baylor. Sidestep, doesn't take it. And now Williams slows things down. Calhoun will call out the offense for Abbeville. Left alone, the lefty. Couldn't spray it in. Here's Patterson, spin move, in transition. through contact for the deuce. That's a special play right there. Put it in harm's way, but Patterson delivered, and now Calhoun Falls only trailing by 5. McManus, eyes on the rim, drop step down the lane, but misses the 2. Jackson swarmed after getting the board. Calhoun Falls can make it a 1-possession game on this possession here. Near turnover it is. Williams leading the 3-on-1. Calhoun hesitates and scores.
That's been Calhoun Falls' downfall earlier. Live ball turnover leading the points.
Patterson has all 5 for Calhoun Falls, and then Thomas Smalls turns it over. Baylor, McManus, give them 2 more.
Abbeville's in that 1-3-1, using their size and length, getting deflections. They're still in it.
Calhoun has the Patterson assignment, and they'll try and blitz him. Patterson strong with the ball, keeps it alive, goes to the rim, scoops it up, plus the harm. He's got all 7 Calhoun Falls points as the Panthers lead by a touchdown.
That's what a dynamic player can do. He can get a bucket to keep the guys in the game.
Substitutions for both teams. Usher in for the Calhoun Falls Blue Flashes. Baylor takes a seat. See Darius Riley into the contest along with Killingsworth.
Congrats to Darius Riley on the football commit.
That's right.
I saw it in the paper the other day.
Patterson knocks it in, converts on the and 1.
Keeping him close, keeping him in the game so far.
Just a 6-point deficit right now for Calhoun Falls. Patterson with all 8 for the Blue Flashes. Calhoun crosses to his left through the T for the defense. He got it plus a foul. Calhoun goes right at Patterson.
1 plus the bucket.
Haddon will come in for Calhoun after this shot. Well, if Calhoun's smart, he'll miss so he can get some more play time.
Believe it or not, that's the strategy of some players at times.
The lefty swishes, and Haddon takes his place on the court. So a blazing hot start here. Still 2.5 minutes to go in the first. Abbeville already with 17. Well, they're playing fast.
Yes, sir. And that's causing some turnover. Let's see if Calhoun Fall can get a good shot here while Abbeville's in their zone extended.
It was batted away and stolen. Here's Haddon leaking out in transition. 19 on the total for the Panthers. That's Haddon's first bucket. And Patterson, double team. They're blitzing him. Has to get out of it. Plays it off the knee of Darius Riley. But another timeout taken by Coach Turman and the Blue Flashes. 2:03 to go in the first.
Last time Calhoun Falls called a timeout, try to draw something for Abbeville. Defense, Abbeville switch defense out of time. Let's see what they come out and do right now.
It's a very animated Coach Turman in the huddle here.
He's trying to win, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get his guys motivated.
This Calhoun Falls team caught a momentum surge where they cut it to 5, and they're looking for that again. As you mentioned, that was right when they called the timeout, going down 10-0. Responded with a 5-0 run of their own with a corner 3 and an and 1 from Patterson, or 2 from Patterson.
Expect Patterson to get blitz, maybe even triple T. A lot of attention when he gets the ball each time down the court.
He's the only one that has scored thus far for the Blue Flashes. And Riley is going to face guard him on this sideline out of bounds play. Usher to inbound. And they'll hit Patterson on the cut, high off the window, wouldn't fall. Good defense from Baylor. And the QB gives it over to Haddon. He couldn't lay it in. Killingsworth to follow, and he's headed to the line for a pair. All 5 running the court for the Panthers.
Hey, one pass and they all gone. One pass up the court, they all gone. They flooding, trying to get the layup and following it.
And now Calhoun Falls, they're being creative with getting Patterson involved. That time it was a cut, which he broke free of.
Darius has an assignment, a tough assignment, but I think he's up for it.
Yeah, and Riley's not going to let him get any breathing room. Killingsworth knocks both of them down.
Somebody else probably handling the ball right now while he's being face guarded. Let's see who steps up to handle the ball.
Another steal. Jalen Baylor racking him up. Williams takes it on a drive, dumps it over Haddon for two. It is all Abbeville right now. Patterson. Usher, a three. Couldn't bank it in. Killingsworth on the strong side. Long pass ahead, Riley. Haddon, back to Riley. Corner three. Offensive board, it's Killingsworth. He's doing work on the glass. Leads to Williams. Cash it from deep.
Everything's going Abbeville way right now.
Williams with 6. He's made 2 threes, both of them wide open, and he's dead-eye. Jackson out to Usher. Just missed one. Couldn't knock in it this time, but a nice job by Jackson. He pushes it ahead. Lewis, though, couldn't get it to fall. Patterson from the top, a little strong. And Killingsworth, another rebound for the Abbeville 6-man. Haddon, he'll let it fly. Killingsworth again. He'll get himself a trip to the line. He just went 2 for 2, but he's a man amongst boys right now. Oh, no, a travel called. But he will not go to the charity stripe. Instead, a turnover will give it to the Blue Flashes, who desperately need points in about a 3-minute scoring drought right now.
Killingsworth has been on the glass, offensive glass, getting himself in the game. You see Abbeville with a different type of pressure again to keep Calhoun Falls on their heels.
Good sign as Preston Thomas Smalls checks in, another ball handler for the Blue Flashes offensively. Patterson blows past Riley, scoops it up with the left hand. Riley now doing work. Haddon in the corner, sprays it. It's a 3-point parade for the Panthers as they conclude the first quarter above Abbeville by 19 points. Incredible stuff. 29-10 as the clock hits 0 in the first stanza on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
I had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
There's Daquan Lewis, former Calhoun Falls star. I don't think he knows he's on camera right now. But his younger brother, Patterson, is all 10 for the Blue Flashes, but they trail 29-10, and a lot of it has to do because of the three-point shooting. Abbeville has knocked down their shots.
Abbeville has been sharing the basketball, making extra pass, and this guy just playing with a lot of confidence right now. They came out, Calhoun Falls came out of man, curl, J.D. Baylor with a bucket.
Picking up right where he left off after a quick stint on the bench. Preston Thomas Smalls gives it over to Patterson, immediately attracts 2 Abbeville defenders. Usher with the long 2 that wouldn't fall. Thomas Smalls on the offensive glass but lost his footing. Falls to Usher. How about Patterson? Wide open. Rattled out. Then Killingsworth up ahead. Haddon, Baylor. Contested 2 wasn't the shot he was looking for. Now Patterson can leak out. 3-on-2 for the Blue Flashes. Thomas Smalls, pass was tipped. It'll be saved right to Patterson. Plows into Riley and a foul called. A blocking foul will keep it with the Blue Flashes. Just over 7 minutes to go in this first half. Abbeville have their largest lead as they have come out firing on all cylinders.
Abbeville is living with other people are making shooting the ball, hoping they can make shots, but putting their focal point on Patterson.
The trap in the corner leads to another turnover. Haddon in a leak out with an easy lay-in. Haddon now with 9 points in the first half.
9 bench points and another steal by him.
How about 11? No, blocked by Thomas Smalls. And then Williams trailing the play gets the deuce. 35-10. Williams with 8. Jackson has to give it up to Preston Thomas Smalls. Pass was tipped, nearly stolen again. Haddon on the leak out. That's number 11. Another timeout taken. Abbeville winning the dogfight early, 37 points, and we still got 6 minutes to go in the first half on the Lakeland Sports Network.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Home. It's the house you grew up in. The still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's. The warm sun on your back and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home, and home is here.
6:16 to go in the second quarter, 37-10. Abbeville all over the Blue Flashes in this 1A Region 1 bout. Graeme Simpson, Sean Mims on the call with you. And the pressure doesn't stop. Full court press, man-to-man by Abbeville. Here's Patterson leading the charge. Bounces for Jackson. He couldn't lay it in. No Blue Flash other than Patterson has scored. That was the best chance they're going to have all night. Baylor. Killingsworth again. Another offensive board and a foul will send Darius Riley to the free throw line.
Abbeville's willing to the track meet game. They're winning the physicality game. They're winning the 50-50 balls. They're right now in control of everything.
And a large part to do with Killingsworth off the bench.
Yes, Killingsworth has came in and said his presence was physicality. And they're feeding off that.
And they're making free throws.
Making free throws.
That's the biggest part. And that gives them what is almost an insurmountable lead with 5 minutes to go in the second. It's not like, other than the turnovers, obviously, Calhoun Falls in the half-court set, they've been getting good looks.
Just missing them.
Yep.
Just can't fall right now.
Abbeville had more points off turnovers than Calhoun Falls has by far. That one's missed. Pinballing around, one by Baylor. He couldn't get it to go. How about another try, but he lost it in his wits. Out of play, it'll be Blue Flash ball.
Abbeville with a continued pressure.
Patterson on the leak out has to put it up, and he's fouled by Calhoun. A long pass ahead. That's the only way they're getting Patterson involved before Abbeville can come and double.
For scores like Patterson, the ball's going to find them. He's going to find a way to try to get a tip at the basket. Good things are happening. It's just him right now putting points on the board.
Big free throws here. Patterson is all 10 so far for Calhoun Falls, and he misses the front end short.
The question is, do you think fatigue over long haul would set in with him. So much you have to do on offense and defense.
Just to even get the ball in his hands, he has to fight through a couple. Taking on his defender, misses. McManus couldn't get it. How about a second try?
Want to be strong on the second try. Only a sophomore.
40-11 in the first half. Usher jumps to pass. Riley in the lane. Baylor. And you hear Coach Belcher saying, don't force it. You have that luxury when you're up 40-11. Calhoun falls on his drive, turned it over. Preston Thomas Smalls bounces to Usher out of his reach. And another blue flash turnover.
I'm sure from both point guards, coach, that's not what the coaches want. Back-to-back turnover, one by each team.
30-second timeout taken by Coach Belcher with 4 minutes to go here in the second period of play. 40-11.
As a coach in this timeout, I would probably tell my team, don't look at the score. We got to execute, try to be sharp, and do what we need to do to keep this lead and build on it as well.
And all 11 have come from Braylon Patterson. Nobody else has scored for Calhoun Falls. And that's been the death sentence. They have not got any other scoring. Abbeville have been untouched in region play thus far, 13-0, and they're playing like it right now. And this was a single-digit game back at Abbeville.
Yes, it was.
Calhoun Falls right now third in the region. Baylor drop step plus the harm.
Great ATO by coach coming at a timeout. Get it down low to their bigs, +1.
For Jalen Baylor, as much as he's been doing today, that's his first points. Free throw makes it 43-11.
The lead has taken the air out the crowd a little bit for some of the Calhoun Falls fans.
Now, Calhoun Falls put together a 26-point fourth quarter to make things interesting down at Abbeville. Well, they can fill it up. And they're not letting any breathing room in the passing lane. Seems like every single Calhoun Falls pass has to go through at least 2 deflections.
I wonder if anybody on Abbeville staff is charting deflections. They've probably been double-digit deflections as well as steals so far.
Baylor, Riley back to Baylor, hangs in the air and will go to the foul line.
Very unselfish basketball right now by Abbeville, making extra passes with the kick aheads.
Jaden Baylor with 10 of his own.
The depth of Abbeville will be a factor as well. I think Abbeville has played at least 9 guys already.
Lead is at 34 for Abbeville. Patterson. And the foul. Braylon Patterson contorting his body. First field goal of the second quarter.
It's good. Good bucket, and one. They're putting Patterson on different places on the floor to try to give him the ball. It's like moving a receiver around in football.
Went from the boundary to the slot and then got himself a chance for a three-point play.
For sure.
Got it to go. Calhoun trying to bounce it down low, and a foul called. It's Jaden Moss who's checked in and now fouled. So Abbeville's gone 10 deep here in this first half.
10 deep. 10 deep.
Well, you're up 33 points. Get the luxury to do so.
For sure. And each person stepping on the court has contributed so far in some kind of way.
And now the Panthers in the double bonus to add insult to injury for Calhoun Falls. This will be 2 shots here for Jaden Moss. Of course, no single bonus in high school basketball. Straight to 2 shots after your 5th foul in the quarter. Thomas Smalls to Jackson, down low, double team, has to pass out, to the corner he goes. Cross-court pass, Thomas Smalls, spray ball rattles in. First player to score other than Braylon Patterson, who right now is not on the court for Calhoun Falls.
Nice cross-court pass. Confident jump shot way to knock it down.
Mary Williams couldn't answer. Calhoun, the guard, crashing the glass. Baseline drive and a bounce pass. Baylor stolen away by Thomas Smalls. In the corner, Usher's open. Couldn't knock it in. Those are the ones that the Calhoun Falls Flashes need the most.
See a little bit of fight from Calhoun Falls right now.
Moss getting the extra possession. McManus, full head of steam, but misses off the glass. Baylor rips it away and stepped on the baseline. It'll be Calhoun Falls ball. Had to wait for McManus to tie his shoe before we can inbounds here. Abbeville almost at the half-century mark with under a minute to go in the first half. Preston Thomas Smalls takes the screen on the left hand. A contested 2, a little strong. Rebound tapped away, won by Mary Williams. Scoops the pass to Baylor on the floor. A fight for it. And out of bounds. It'll be Calhoun Falls ball again on the baseline where Abbeville turn it over.
Even in the large league, Abbeville has been careless with the basketball the last couple possessions.
That's where they're missing the Jay Tencha years past, that aerial threat.
Yeah.
A lot of those turnovers have been on the bounce pass and transition. Preston Thomas Smalls. Usher on the cut. Step back 2. Left it short. Baylor has 14. McManus, straight line drive attack. Misses his first try. Ricochets with 2 seconds. Baylor's got to put it up to beat the buzzer. Oh, he just had it on line. Left it short. That sends us to the end of the first half of play. Abbeville 49, Calhoun Falls 17, and it was Abbeville right from the get-go.
All from the start, 7-0 turnover, and it just kept building from there. I know Calhoun Falls coaches are looking to get in the locker room and make an adjustment, see can they make this game, try to make something happen, make it serviceable. I want to see how Abbeville comes out, though, with this big lead. Are they going to keep their foot in the gas, or maybe it's good, not time to get sloppy.
Right.
Because you still got a lot to play for. You want to keep building on this.
All right, that's the end of the first half. We'll step aside on the Lakeland Sports Network. Again, it is a big lead for Abbeville in this Region Road contest on the Lakeland Sports Network. Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to.
Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and two-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and two-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Whether you're craving fresh brewed coffee, a classic latte, or one of those famous Scooter's blended drinks, our drive-thru is fast, friendly, and always ready when you are. Start your day, recharge your afternoon, or treat yourself on the go right here at home. Scooter's Coffee, fresh, local, and loved. Swing through today. Grab your smile.
But I'd expect.
On the Lakewood Sports Network, it is all Abbeville, 49-17 as we conclude the first half of play. Coach Mims, it was the offense that tells the story, 49 points, but you mentioned before the break the defense that Abbeville has been putting out against Calhoun Falls has led to a lot of their transition points.
Yes, the deflections and still led to a lot of points in transition, and also offensive glass work gave them some extra possession to do this. For Calhoun Falls, shots not falling, and Abbeville's putting a lot of pressure and focus on Patterson, their best player. So we'll see what player from Calhoun Falls can step up, try to make some shots. Also, we want to see how Abbeville handles this big lead.
Now, what are all the defenses that the Panthers have put in so far?
Man-to-man 1-3-1, a 2-3, 3-2, and a full court trap. I think they're sprinkling a little bit of boxing 1 and 2 when they was playing against Patterson. So they showed them at least 6 defenses so far.
The officials just now getting back on the court. We are waiting on everybody but them.
I would tell you, these games right here, they've been in the track meet, so they got their running shoes on.
Yeah.
Abbeville, both girls and boys will get them down the court.
They're waiting in the long bathroom line at halftime. Finally made it onto the court. We're ready to play. Abbeville almost at the half-century mark, but Calhoun Falls will get the ball first. Packed gym, but Calhoun Falls fans have not had a lot to cheer about. And I feel like that's what they're looking for. They're looking to get this crowd into it here early in the third.
Let's see what they do coming out of halftime, what adjustments they make.
Here's Patterson. 14 of the 17 points. Long three off the heel. Jackson tried to put it back in. It falls to Baylor. Here's Jalen Baylor. Using the glass, but couldn't finish. McManus on the offensive board. He'll go up and score. Same story as the first half. It is the offensive rebounds leading to putback points.
McManus, Killingworth, and the Baylor brothers have been offensive glass heavy tonight.
Thomas Smalls gives it over to Patterson. Just missed a three to start the third. Intercepted by McManus. He'll leak out to Corey Calhoun. He was fouled by Thomas Smalls. Now Preston Thomas Smalls is a good shot blocker. That time it leads to a personal foul.
Another turnover. Live ball turnover. Another opportunity for points for Abbeville.
Now Abbeville did a good job of knocking down some of those free throws in the first half. Panthers not letting up tonight. Both of them go to waste for Calhoun. But McManus again an offensive board. Williams on the drive. Kicks to Baylor. Now Abbeville get a chance to get into their set. Williams able to keep it alive to Jalen. Now JD jabs with the right. Pulls up for three. Couldn't get it to fall. And another offensive rebound for Abbeville. Now McManus all the way to the cup. Baylor on the weak side with a left-hand touch in.
Another offensive rebound.
So many of them. That's 15 for Jaden Baylor. O'Brien Jackson gives it up to Thomas Smalls. And a foul on McManus as Derek Jackson caught the pass.
Coming into the game, I thought the size of Abbeville could be an issue for Calhoun Falls, and that serves correct right now.
Patterson catches the pass. Out of control. No foul call. He was looking for it. It'll be Panther ball. J.D. Baylor out to Calhoun. Touch it to the corner. Williams. How about this? Another offensive board. This time it's Jalen Baylor. Calhoun back to Jalen. Goes up for two. McManus on the glass. He'll clear it.
McManus.
He's got 8 points. O.J. Jackson on the handoff to Patterson. Not much spacing for Calhoun Falls. Sidestep for Braylon Patterson. Has to give it up. It was blitzed by McManus. And an offensive foul on Derek Jackson. Actually, they'll go call that on Patterson. An illegal screen?
Yes, that's what he called.
Baylor from the wing. McManus down low. Goes on OJ, and he got it snatched away, but another steal. Calhoun turns on the turbo. Couldn't finish, and a whistle.
He's questioning that one-hand pass by his guard in transition led to another turnover.
Yeah, it's Aiden Usher, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores getting big-time minutes for Calhoun Falls this year. They got a young team. Calhoun missed 2 earlier in the quarter. Composes himself there to swish.
I'm going to knock it down.
Calhoun has 5. Make it 6. Gets both of them from the line. Patterson was fouled on a little Euro step drive.
Again, Abbeville's face guarding, trying to keep the ball out of Patterson's hand, but some way it finds him.
40-point game.
Is it 40-point game to hurt the clock runs now?
That's right. And the clock is running. But now that made it 39, so I feel like it should stop. But clock remains rolling. Might have an early exit tonight.
Abbeville called the play out. Let's see.
Baylor rips through and scores.
Not a bad play to call to get the ball to your best player. Make a play.
Now Patterson, not much time to waste. From the short corner. Wasn't his shot. Calhoun bounces to McManus, switches to the right hand. Baylor on the offensive glass. To the corner, shoots the 3. Missed everything short. Derek Jackson on the leak out, couldn't gather, and now he misses the left-hand layup. Track meet for Williams. Bag work.
It's a good move by Williams in transition.
Timeout, Turman. And Calhoun Falls, 3:50 to go in the third. 61-19. Wow.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better. Feel better.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
$3:50 to go. 61-19 for Abbeville. Is that a turnover? It is.
Another
on
turnover.
On Aiden Usher on the sideline.
Abbeville is forcing other players to carry the load that Patterson usually does.
Haddon all the way to the rack, scoops it up off the glass. And the Panthers right into the press. Usher speeding down into the forecourt, swatted away by McManus. Now Patterson doubled, has to pass out. Oh, he threw it off the head of Moss. I don't think that was on purpose. Of course, he's frustrated. He doesn't get any breathing room anytime he touches the ball.
Suffocating them. 2 or 3 guys trapped, different defenses. Abbeville came with a game plan to try to rattle or make it tough as they possibly can for Patterson tonight. That's what they're doing.
Third team foul on Abbeville here in the quarter. Panthers are in the bonus. There's already been 5 on Calhoun Falls in the third. And they are not stopping the clock.
Calhoun Falls going to the bench right now. Some guys get some playing time.
Patterson able to put it in.
Good baseline out of bounds play for a bucket.
He's got 18. Lead is 42. Haddon will go to the stripe for a pair. And just a stunned Calhoun Falls section watches across the way.
Deflated, less to say.
I think a lot of people walked into those gyms today expecting a good game.
Yes, sir.
And Abbeville has snatched it right from the opening tip. Haddon gets the second one to fall.
Haddon has came in off the bench, had a solid game today.
He's got 14 points.
Yes, sir.
O.J. Jackson gives it up. And he has it right back with Usher. And now Patterson finally has some space, steps into the 3 and unable to hit. It's a big rebound for Jameer Killingsworth. He's got his eyes up, goes coast to coast, but couldn't lay it in. McManus on the offensive glass, blocked. Moss's pass intercepted by Patterson. Now here come the Blue Flashes with Patterson fouled from behind, goes on Haddon. You got to move with some urgency here. Clock's not going to stop when the game is within 40. There's about 50 seconds to go. Clock not going to stop because of the insurmountable lead for the Panthers. And now Patterson will inbound. About 40 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, nice pass. Patterson lays it in. It was set up off the Bell assist.
The pass by Bell to Patterson.
Patterson now with 20. Killingsworth hangs and hits.
The offensive glass has been won tonight by Abbeville.
McManus tried the slam. And that'll send us to the end of the third quarter. That score on your screen is correct. 66-23. Abbeville with a commanding lead over Calhoun Falls. Stick with us on the Lakeland Sports Network. This season,
Quick response, satisfaction, and if they didn't listen, we'll take them to court. Because when I Googled for law firms, I went down the list and I thought the most decent, respectable law firm that would help me get what I needed, make sure everything was legit. And I'm satisfied and I appreciate what I got, and it's a blessing. And go pay some bills.
Home. It's the house you grew up in. The still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's. The warm sun on your back and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home. and home is
Final 8 minutes of the game. It is all Abbeville here from Calhoun Falls. A 43-point lead for the Panthers. We got 8 minutes to play. We got a running clock. Corey Calhoun leads the charge for the Abbeville Panthers, who can sit a lot of their star players as they are in playoff mode and clinch the region title with a win here today, which they're well on their way to, in large part because of Killingsworth on the offensive glass, and a foul was called.
The offensive glass by Killingworth being physical. And you're right. Abbeville is in playoff mode, trying to make another run to a state title.
Braylon Patterson tied up on his way there. Gonna stay with Calhoun Falls for now. Intercepted. Moss the steal. Couldn't score. Here's Riley. Darius Riley, first bucket of the game. Patterson, he's looking to shoot the three. Line drive effort is short. The leak out to Darius Riley. Euro step lay-in.
Nice move by Darius.
4 straight points for him.
No turnover.
Yep, Jackson gave it up. Riley. Why not? A 7-0 Darius Riley run. Timeout, Calhoun Falls. Now, I do think they can stop the clock on the timeout.
But it seems like they're not.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they are. It's a full timeout. Coach, this is a long time coming for us here. You were the middle school coach of mine.
Yes, I was. I was just telling.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody that on the way here.
So yeah, we had the Brewer. I don't even know what year it was. Maybe like 2017.
Yeah,
or something like that.
It was
Good team.
It was.
Coach Mims at the helm. What do you remember about that action?
Man, just having good players to coach, man, and we bought in together and we won a lot of games. I think we lost like one game that year
at the very beginning, and that was it.
And it's funny. I used to sit you on the bench not because of defense. I kept telling you to shoot, and you didn't want to shoot. In the last 5 games of the season, I think you shot more than you ever.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Hey,
Well,
it's a long time coming, but it was a great time. And to see you do what you're doing now, man, it's a blessing. I'm glad to see you doing.
shout out the
Shout out to Hoops EDU,
Yeah.
man. We just been steady growing and going. Had a great all-star showcase for the middle school on Saturday, man, and we're just looking forward to other things in the future to come.
Absolutely. Thank you for being such a great ambassador to Lakeland's basketball.
Yeah.
And an honor that we can have you here on the broadcast with us from Calhoun Falls. They got us perched up on the stage.
I understand. I love it. We can see everything.
Yep, nice vantage point for the Lakeland Sports Network crew today. They did reset the game clock to 6:07.
They gave him a little more seconds back.
Yep, here's O.J. Jackson on his pass. Thomas Smalls was hammered by Haddon.
I think Abbeville have their sights on, like I said, another region title, but also trying to make it back to a strong playoff run.
Here's Darius Riley, had 7 straight. Couldn't make it 10, and a foul on the rebound. Calhoun was skying in. And I believe this goes against Jashawn Lewis. It does. A 50-point game. And touchdown to play off of Preston Thomas Smalls.
Deflection.
Calhoun bounces Killingsworth. Riley got it taken away. Preston Thomas Smalls finger rolls it in.
That's good. Good steal, good lay.
He now has 5. So of the 25 points, and here's Killingsworth wide open for the lay-in. Of the 25 Calhoun Falls points, 20 from Braylon Patterson, 5 from Preston Thomas Smalls. That was his first bucket of the second half. O.J. Jackson passes to Derek Jackson on the drive, scoops it up, got it to go.
Good drive, good drive.
And now the third player on the score sheet for Calhoun Falls. Haddon misses on the 3. Jackson the rebound. Preston Thomas Smalls, 2-on-1 fast break. Goes all the way to the rim. Misses. Patterson on the offensive glass, and he lays it in. 22 for him. And a timeout taken with 3:48 remaining in the contest. 75-29, Abbeville.
Moving forward for Calhoun Falls to make a little run to the playoffs. Other players going to have to add some production with Patterson because other teams may watch the film that Abbeville has done and try to mimic, should try to make it tough on Patterson, wear him down to make other people play. So,
Yeah.
But I think also the coach right now, two things you can do. You can throw away the film, get ready for the next game, or you take bits and pieces from this and see what we can do moving forward.
Yeah, Abbeville had the bad taste in their mouth from losing the state championship game. It feels like today was just another one of those prove-it type of performances for them. Abbeville had 2 more games left, and they're both going to be wins. School of Deaf and Blind and Whitmire. And it won't really matter because with a win today, they will clinch the region title officially. Out of play, it'll be Calhoun Falls ball. Abbeville came into today averaging 15 more rebounds per game than Calhoun Falls, and that was a big key today.
It's evident, and they did just that today.
Calhoun Falls will close the regular season with Ware Shoals after this one. Derek Jackson all the way to the rim and a nice lay-in. He has 4. Final 3 minutes here from Calhoun Falls. I'm going to put Jaden Baylor back into the game. Smooth ball movement from the Panthers.
See Coach trying to run a little bit of offense.
Williams, step back 2. Rebound falls to Jackson. Here's Patterson. Turbos. Spinning on Baylor and lays it in. 24 for Braylon Patterson, the bright spot for the Blue Flashes today. The bolt, if you will. Baylor taking him to work. That's the type of poise you can't teach.
You can't.
Patterson misses from deep. Baylor now with 19.
He plays with a lot of confidence. And like you said earlier, it's not a shot that he think he can't make. Shout out to him for making north-south.
Yep.
Big accomplishment.
McManus, a 3-ball. He's got 11 today. Oh, nice head fake. Thomas Swall swatted by Williams. Final 95 seconds. Abbeville with 80 on Calhoun Falls on the road.
On the road.
In a tough environment, but they haven't had to deal with the crowd because they started the game on a 10-0 run and never looked back. Off the side of the backboard, here's Baylor. Williams tried to jam it. McManus cruising down low, and he gets the deuce. He's got 13. 5 straight points from him. Final minute. Patterson into a 3. Way too strong. Another rebound for Baylor, but he could not secure it. Falls to O.J. Jackson, and he's on the score sheet for the first time.
Without looking at the stat, safe to say McManus probably has a double-double tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Killingsworth has 9 points, so I'm sure he'd have a double-double with 1 more bucket.
And a lot of that rebound was off on offensive glass.
Yes.
some bright spots.
Final 25 seconds. Goes out of play.
What just happened?
I don't know. I think we're ready to wrap this one up. Coach Belcher says we're ready to roll. Final 10 seconds. 82-35. Patterson fouled.
And that's the game.
And they won't let him shoot the free throws. That's ball game. 82-35 the score. And Abbeville pleased with their performance today, for sure.
Very pleased. A Tuesday night rival game.
Monday.
Monday night rival game, excuse me. And in great fashion to clinch the region.
Wow. What a season this has been put together. This is now, I believe, 14 straight wins for Abbeville. Let me make sure that's right. No, 13 game win streak for Abbeville since their narrow loss to Greenwood in the FCA tournament final, which they almost beat a very solid 5A team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they are well on their way to making another deep playoff run.
Abbeville right now, just with my notes, they have the depth, the capable shooting, and size to make a deep run.
Oh yeah, and they've got the poise that you need with a player like J.D. Baylor to lead the way.
Who's been there for a while.
And I think losing in the championship game last year pays more dividends than what we even realized, Coach.
Exactly right, because them guys now are on another mission to finish what they started.
That's right. All right, we'll try and get Coach Belcher in here as we close things. Get him in a little. Again, final score, Abbeville 82, Calhoun Falls 35 from the Lakeland Sports Network. We'll get Coach Belcher in here. Just give us 1 second. Here he comes. All right, Coach. I mean, from the very beginning, it was all Abbeville today, and I feel like you got to be pleased with your performance more so than you've been most of the region season.
I was very pleased. Even my guys off the bench, we've been talking about sustaining the energy that's already going on the floor. They were able to come in and keep the energy going tonight. I'm real pleased with all of them. It was a whole team effort tonight.
Offensive glass was huge for you.
Yes, we was on the board. We realized it was a little small, so I told them let's crash the board. And everything worked out on our end tonight. We was able to rebound, get out on transition, able to get some easy baskets.
Coach, on the defensive end, your scouting report. What's your scouting report coming in, knowing that Patterson is a capable scorer? What's your scouting report tonight?
Scouting report tonight was keep a man in Patterson's face. He's going to score. They limit him to his scoring and cut everybody else out from scoring. And it worked in our favor tonight.
And I also like how you kept him on the heels with the different defenses. You maybe switch defense 6 times. Every time they call a timeout, you come something different, dead ball, something different, and that worked in your favor. Was that plan, or just want to keep guys off their heel?
That's how I always do. Try to keep them all balanced. Coach going most time they call a timeout, they're gonna try to adjust to what you're doing. So if you come back doing something else, you keep them all balanced.
Yes, sir.
Coach, region champs officially.
Yes, sir. It's big for these guys.
Yeah.
That's one of our goals. We're going to take it one game at a time, try to reach our second goal up the state and go from there.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the big-time win. Abbeville Panthers here with a huge one, 82-35. Mr. Haddon trying to join the booth with us.
Yeah,
Thanks, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Coach.
Thank you, Coach. All right, that'll do it from us on the Lakeland Sports Network. Again, final score, Abbeville 82, Calhoun Falls 35. Sean Mims joined us today, making his analyst debut. We had Joey Ellis, the main man on the camera, Abbeville County's own Joey Ellis. And, of course, our girls play-by-play and producer for the boys game was Landon King. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure you like and subscribe. We will have more announcements coming, including playoff basketball headed your way this year. I want to say it one more time. Thank you, Coach Mims.
Thank you for having me, guys. Look forward to doing it again soon.
Awesome. That'll do it from us. From Calhoun Falls High School, Abbeville, all over the flashes, 82-35, the final.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Hey Eagle fans, are you ready for a new home in Greenwood? Bronson Ridge by Ryan Homes offers the area's most affordable options with a variety of ranch and 2-story floor plans. Personalize your space with beautiful finishes and make it truly yours. Visit the community or call 864-428-2150 to schedule your tour. Bronson Ridge, where style meets value. Go Eagles!
Greenwood, your morning just got a whole lot brighter. Scooter's Coffee on Highway 72 Bypass Northwest is locally owned and serving smiles every day.